the scriptures. As a matter of fact, it says in Obadiah, which is one chapter long, when you read, actually you can read the whole chapter, but the 18th verse says that we're going to gather them together when both kingdoms come together, and they're coming together right now, or they've been coming together. You know, what I mean by that is Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Ephraim, Gad, Asher. They're all coming together. That's why you see, when you check out these camps on the highways and the byways and the different videos on YouTube, you might have a Judite brother speaking and maybe an Ephraimite brother reading, and then the Ephraimite brother might start speaking and the Judite brother might read for him. So that's the coming together of the two kingdoms, the northern and the southern kingdom.
Similar to Nation of Islam theology in that single regard. I'm not saying they hold to the Yaqub story or anything like that. I'm just saying a similar kind of destined for failure and no chance, no hope of redemption, no matter what you would do.
No matter what you would do. Now, one Edomite is going to make it. Edomites will be in the kingdom, but they will be under us along with the other nations.
And it's not just Edomites, it would be Ammonites and Moabites. And of course, you know that. I'm just saying this for the audience, brother, of course. And all these other groups.
Yeah, well, let's read it. Let's read it. Future prophecies that have yet to come to pass. Let me bring up this tab here. Right here, boom. Okay, Isaiah. One scripture, that basic scripture that comes to mind is Isaiah 11.
You got a problem with all that.
I'll start at 10. I'll start at 11. Isaiah 11:11. Which says in the headline, the restored remnant. It said, and it shall come to pass in that day, that this prophecy is yet to be fulfilled, that Yahweh shall set his hand again the second time to recover the remnant of his people, which shall be left from Assyria and from Egypt and from Patros and from Cush and from Elam and from Shinar and from Hamath and from the islands of the sea. And he shall set up an ensign for the nations and shall assemble the outcasts of Israel and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth, pursuant to Deuteronomy 28 verse 64. It says we're going to be scattered. There's many scriptures on scattered. All you got to do is do a word search on scattered. It says, so this is yet to come to pass. The 12th verse is taking place as I speak, meaning the two kingdoms coming together. It says in Jeremiah, either in Jeremiah 50 or Jeremiah 51, I believe it's Jeremiah 50. It says Judah and Israel was oppressed together. So when you go in the hood, you see, and I see it all the time when I do deliveries, you go into certain hoods and you'll see Jake, and then you see maybe a Mexican